The 5th of February, Rabbi Furst, Pierke Avos.
Okay, very good. Morning, is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here at Yeshiva Samanavshi here in Shalim, Kiryat Zoom. This is our first year in the morning, learning the Pierke Avos in the 5th parak. This is a new Mishnah. We're learning now the 14th Mishnah, according to the numeration that I have. Yours might be a little bit different, but we're starting with that. And if you let me do the share screen, I'll put it on the screen for everybody, Lou.
Okay.
All right, very good. Okay, new Mishnah. Okay, here, this is the 14th Mishnah in the 5th parak. Yeah. Yes, any volunteers to do some reading this morning?
I'd rather not do it this morning.
Okay. Roy or Mayor, who would like to?
I have to be Mayor.
Okay, I guess Mayor, you're.
So, quite frankly, okay. It says, Arba midot v'chochei beit midrash holech ve'ino oseh sichar halicha biyado oseh ve'ino holech sichar ma'aseh biyado holech ve'oseh Chassid, lo holech, lo oseh rasha.
As it says here, we have these four. Again, midos could be attitudes or characteristics. Not necessarily. I'm not sure if it's necessarily people, but arba midos. The Beis Hamikdash. There are four types that go to the Beis Hamikdash. The first one is Holech. He goes, Eina Osa, but he doesn't do. We're going to have to see what it means. Eina Osa, what does it mean? Eina Osa, what he doesn't do. So in that case, Schar Halika Biyado, he has a reward for his going. Osa ve'eina Holech, he does, but he doesn't go to the Beis Hamikdash. Schar Ma'isa Biyado, he has Schar, a reward for doing. And Cholek will oiser, the person Cholek, he goes to the basement and he does. That's a chassid. And will Cholek will also Russian, and he doesn't go and he doesn't do. He's considered to be a Russian. Okay, let's take a look at the first parish is Rabbeinu Yonah. You see down on this.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, doesn't go. Okay, so Perish Rabbeinu Yonah, Alavot, Perachei, Mishnah Yidali. Yad Arba Midot V'chulei, Olech Ve'eno Oseh, Ein HaKavana, Eino Oseh, Klal, Miklal. Ma Shama Beveit HaMidrash. So what's that? He has no intent?
Right. That's meaning when we say the Hoylek Ve'enoisa, he goes, what does it mean? Ain Kavana, the intention in quote, Eina Oisa, Eina Osa Cloud, doesn't mean he doesn't do anything at all, right? Mikol Mashishma Beis Medrash, meaning he doesn't, it's not, the Kavana is not that he's not doing anything at all. Mikol Mashishma Beis Medrash, from all that he hears in the Beis Hamikdash, in the Beis Medrash. I mean, a person, again, so a person's going to the Beis Hamikdash, right? Going to the yeshiva, and a person hears many different things in the yeshiva. He's there. If he goes, he's there. Then apparently maybe he's going to shirim. He's taking part in learning. He goes. So what does it mean? Eina Oiseh? It doesn't mean that he doesn't do anything from all of what he hears in the Beis Medrash, right?
Right. Okay.
What does it mean?
He's telling us what it's not. What it's not. not what it is yet. We're just think he's not doing anything at all. Yeah, Roy, you wanted to say something? Go ahead.
No, I was asking that question. What is it then?
Oh, so we haven't got to that stage yet. Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, Mayor.
Okay. Yeah. One sec. I have to get a phone call, so I have to have a timeout. Sorry.
All right. So I'll continue in the meantime. It says again, Eina Kavon, when Eina Oisa, what does it mean Eina Oisa? I mean, literally, when you look at Eina Oisa, he doesn't do. So you'd think your first thought is he doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
So he says that Rabbeinu Yonah is telling us that's not pshat. Eina Kavon the Eina Oisa klal. It's not that the intention in saying this is that he doesn't do anything at all from what he hears in the base medrash. Ki af hanimna maasis hamitzis rosh gomor, because in the case where he would refrain, he refrains from doing mitzvahs. If a person is going to refrain from doing mitzvahs, that's a rosh gomor. He's in complete Russia. And it could be, meaning if he's not doing anything, it could be he's not doing Averas also. Right? It's a funny type of a definition. Eina oisa. What does it mean? Eina oisa. He's not doing mitzvahs. He's not doing anything at all. He's not doing Averas, right? So obviously, when it says Eina Oisa, we have to understand what it's supposed to mean, because it can't be taken just in a general understanding. He doesn't do it. He doesn't do anything at all. So that means maybe he's not doing Averas also, right? Because maybe he's not doing mitzvahs, but if he's not doing anything, maybe he's not doing any Averas either. Avshein also Averas. Meaning, and a person who's going to be a person who's not doing mitzvahs, even if he's not doing Averas, he's still considered a Russia. However, here now this is the answer to what you need. This is what the answer is, right? The answer is right that the kavana is kavana she'ena machzir achrehen la'sosan. He's not literally chasing after those things which he learns in the base medrash to do them. Kishiyavu liado osa osam al hamikra. And when they come, when they come to his hands to do them, then he do them. Does so one more time, that the person who's when he says Eina Oisa, so we can't say that it means Eina Oisa at nothing at all from what he hears of doing in the base of Medrash, because even if he would simply not do the mitzvahs, and even if he's not doing Averas, he'd still be considered to be a Russia for not doing the mitzvahs, right? So Eina Oisa, the Kavanah is Eina Makser Achrehim Lasosan Kishibu. Right? He doesn't chase after them. He's not actively seeking to do the things he's learning about in the Beis Hamedrash. Right? So he's learning about things in the Beis Hamedrash, but he doesn't actively seek to do the things that he's learning about in the Beis Hamedrash. But his attitude is when the opportunity comes, then he'll do them. But he's not going to actively seek to try and do the things which he's learning about. So that answers your question, Roy, I hope, right?
I think so, yeah. Just putting a note there.
Right. So Eina Oisa means that he's simply not actively engaging himself in trying to do the things that he's learning about in the base of Midrash. But if they'll come to his hands happenstance, so he'll do it. He'll be happy to do it. Nothing wrong with doing it. He's happy to do it, but he's not actively going out and doing the things he's learning about.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, the second point is oise veinochoy, like the base medrash, right? So a person who's oise, he does, but einochoy like the basement. He doesn't go to the base of medrash. Liedi lediktuk hamitzvus, lahachmi behem. A person meaning he does, right? He does, but einochoy, he doesn't go to the base of medrash. Because why? In the base of medrash, he's going to find ways and means to know the dakte mitzvahs, to know how to the details. He know the details of the mitzvahs, and lahachmi behem, and to be stringent with them. Now, but he's going to do the mitzvahs according to his minimal knowledge. Minimal knowledge. Yeshlo scar he'll have right a scar. He'll have a reward in this way. He'll have a reward in this way for doing the mitzvahs according to his minimal knowledge. That he won't have a detailed, true understanding of the details of the particular mitzvahs he's doing.
That probably applies to a lot of us anyway, whether we go to Beit Midrash or not. Just the ordinary person.
Yeah. Yeah, what you said, Leroy, reminds me of what the Chafetz Chaim writes. Chafetz Chaim writes at the beginning of his third volume of the Mishnah Berurah on Hilchos Shabbos. That if a person's not going to study Hilchos Shabbos, right, it's almost certain that he's going to be Machal Shabbos in some way or another. Because there's so many details that the person he knows you can't cook. Okay, so it's true. He's not going to put a bottle a pot of food to cook on an open flame on Shabbos. That he knows that, right? But all the other details of covering the fire properly and putting food back properly and taking food from the pots and things like this. All the different things. Stirring a pot, a kli rishon, you might know Hagasa, for example, stirring a pot. Even if it's off the fire, right? If it's kli rishon, it's an isser of Shabbos. May not be an isser deraisa, right? But there are many halos which are laws d'Rabbanan, which we're all obligated to keep also. And so a person, nothing wrong with, he may not, what's the problem with stirring a pot? He never knew about it, never learned about it, never thought about it, right? But yet it's a halacha that if he would take the time to know the details of the halachas, he would be careful about it, right? So, yeah, that's a very big thing. Yeah. Mayor's back. Okay, good, Mayor. Right. Yeah, if you want, Mayor, you can just review for us number 2, so you missed out a bit. You see where it says the number 2 there in the parish of Bnei Yonah?
I have an olive and a bait. Oh, 2. Okay. Oseveno. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oseveno holech lebeit hamidrash. Yodea dikduk hamitzvot. Okay. Ulahachmir bahem aval oseh lefi yediato mu'uter mu'ete.
Mu'etes. Diaso hamu'etes. His minimal knowledge.
Ah, okay. but yesh lo sechar ba'asiyazo, but he gets a reward for this attempt. We're doing it.
Right. Meaning he's not going to the base of Medrash to know the details of the laws, all right? But he behaves according to his minimal knowledge, maybe things he's learned previously in the past, but maybe he hasn't, really learned things in detail. So he gets reward for doing that, but it's again, he's not fulfilling the true details of all the laws. Another a good example on with Shabbos, salting food, right? Salting food. So yeah, you have a salad, you have some cucumbers and tomatoes and other things, and you want to salt your food. So it's not so simple about which food you can salt or not. Foods which are normally pickled, right? So it's an issa d'rabbanan to salt your food on Shabbos. But that's in general if they're only whole, meaning you couldn't take salt and put it on a whole cucumber. But if it's sliced, right, according to some opinions, it's permissible to do it if it's sliced because you don't pickle slices of cucumber. They're always pickled when they're whole, right? They wouldn't last. They wouldn't pickle properly if it was cut. So you have to know all these things. So a person who he keeps Shabbos. He keeps Shabbos, but let's say he never went to the base medrash. He never really learned Hilchos Shabbos properly. But he keeps Shabbos. He would never think of working on Shabbos, driving a car on Shabbos, using a telephone on Shabbos. He would never think of doing all those things. Never think of cooking on Shabbos. But a lot of the seemingly minor details of keeping Shabbos, he may not be aware of. Okay. Now let's go to the next for us. That was Rabbeinu Yonah. This is Rabbi Matisyahu Yitziri al Avos, Pierke Mishnah Yud Dalet.
Okay, yeah. Excuse me. Chaluk Chamishi Ba'amidot B'mei sheyesh lo lachloch levet hamidrash lishmoa divrei Torah. Okay, so this is the fifth part. There are four types of those who go to the Beit Midrash to listen to Divrei Torah.
Right. So that's he's clarifying what the going to the base medrash is all about. Going to the base medrash is he's going to listen to Divrei Torah.
Okay. Yesh holech ve'ein biado lihit amel limud v'hu asiyah shedavar bikan. Okay, so yesh holech, so that he goes, but he doesn't struggle lihit amel.
Yeah, he doesn't
really put effort into it.
This amel, right? Put effort into the limud, right?
Into the limud, and he does. I guess the things that are here.
Who also shadavar bikan. Let's see, what's this? Ve'ena biyadu is amel b'limud. Who ha'asiya shadavar bikan. That
maybe he does the things he learns.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Meaning based on what he knows, based on his existing knowledge. Yeah.
Right. Okay. She'im ba'asiyat hamitzvah rasha hu. Oh, this isn't. But if he does the mitzvah,
we have to see what this means. She'im ba'asiyat. Yeah. If in his doing the mitzvah, he's a rasha. Oh, we have to see what this is. Hold on.
Okay. V'zeh she'eino oseh im l'tafshuto. And this he doesn't do even with his lack of knowledge.
Tifshaso. I mean, he's not doing im the tifshat. I mean, according to his like foolishness, right?
Oh, his foolishness. Okay. Im dome bo taflei v'hazman kavar lehem kizmanenu ze ba'avonot. And this is similar, let's see, to it, tiflei.
Right. So im daimoi bo tepela vazman kaved alehem kizmanenu ze ba'avonos.
No.
That again, he's explaining that we have to back up and see this at Arbor midos b'mish yesh lo laholech lebeis medrash lo divrei Torah. There are four types of people that go to the Beis Hamikdash to go and listen to the divrei Torah. Ve'ein biyadol is amel b'limud, who also davar bikan, and he's not able to delve deeply into the learning, and he does it as it is. Because if it's going to be in the doing of the mitzvah, he's a rasha. This is a person who's doing it simply out of the foolishness of something who was doing it foolishly. Hazman kaved aleim kizmanenu ze ba'avonos. And if it seems to him to fail, if it seems to him to be a minor thing, and it's the zman is covered, I mean, he's like short for time, kizmanenu ze ba'avonos. It's going to be considered to be an avera in that case, right? That he's not devoting proper time to the limud.
Okay. Okay. Sechar halicha. I'm not sure what reish lamed is.
Rotzela Omer, that means to say. So again, what does it mean? What is skar chalicha? What is this reward of going?
Okay, Rotzela Omar, toreach, and this to say that he does the effort. Okay, kadesha yelahem sechar shmiya biadam, in order that he gets the reward for, I guess, listening to it. Kilomar kevan she'osim ma she'yicholin la'asot. Like it's just saying that since he does what he's able to do.
So therefore, that he gets the reward for what he's doing. Right, Kadosh Baruch Hu is definitely going to give a person reward for everything he does. Right, there's no doubt about that. Whatever he does, he's going to get rewarded.
Okay.
Meaning he's since he's doing what he's able to do. Meaning a person. This is a general rule that the Kadosh Baruch Hu gives reward to each person differently, and every person according to what he's able to accomplish. There are different people who can accomplish different things. So each person is judged and rewarded according to what he is personally able to achieve. I mean, there are certain basic rules, certain basic requirements, meaning, for example, the whole of the Shulchan Aruch. The Shulchan Aruch is basically made for each and every individual Jew to fulfill, and basically equally. That's the Shulchan Aruch. But there are things which a person is obligated to do which are beyond the Shulchan Aruch. And on that, the person is judged and rewarded according to what he's personally able to do. And that's only a Kodesh Baruch Hu can know exactly what a person's capable of doing.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, let's see, paragraph number 4 there.
Okay, Dalit. Oseh, רוצה לומר, לומד ושונה בביתו, ואינו הולך. That's to say that he learns in his house and not, I guess,
Yeah.
at the study hall.
Right.
He doesn't
Ain't a holic to the base of Medrash, right? He's learning in his house, and he's not going to the. I mean, he is learning, but he's not learning in the base of Medrash.
Right. Okay. אף על פי שאינו עושה כהוגן.
Hogan. Right? He's not doing properly. Hogan means he's not doing properly.
Hara, no. Tzedechet, Charav?
Cherev, the sword.
Oh, I'll be dying. Oh, as it is said, he has a sword in his hand. The no alu.
Right. There's a sword al abadim banalu, meaning it's a pasuk. That's a pasuk in Yirmiyah, which is referring to. We'll see that he's going to bring down the Gemara in Marcus. That's what he's going to quote next. Take a look. Look at the next words here in the next line.
Cherev al son ahem shel another one.
Talmidei Chachamim.
Talmidei Chachamim. Okay, sheyoshvin bad bikvad the oskim batorah. Okay, me my mashma one now.
This is going to. This is.
Mikol
makom.
Oh, mikol makom. So anywhere in any place. Okay. Mikol makom.
Or nevertheless, or
nevertheless. Okay. Sachar asiyah biado. Okay, so the reward is in his hand. Okay, so what? Because he is oskim b'Torah.
Right.
What was this word, v'noalo?
Sha'alo, I'm not sure which word is it again, Lou?
Second to last word on the first line of paragraph 4.
No. And the cherev, it's a pasuk in Yirmiyah. Cherev ala badim v'no'olu. There's a sword upon their. I believe that's like their necks v'no'olu, and they'll be like, I think, removed. If I'm not mistaken. We have a Mary. You have your Tanakh there close by.
All
right, just 1 second. Just 1 second.
Oh. Yirmiyahu Nun. Where's Yirmiyahu? Oops, it's upside down.
Yeah, I think they become they lose their wisdom. It's a word that's referring to becoming foolish.
10:17.
They become foolish. They lose their wisdom. So here we have Talmidei Chachamim, mean they're wise in the ways of Torah, right? But nevertheless, because they are singular, they're isolated. Abadim are those who are isolated. So a cherev, a sword, is upon those who are isolated, and they become foolish. They lose their wisdom. So that says the Gemara in Makos darshans this pasuk that the cherev al saneim shel tamid chachamim, that a sword is on those who are the haters. This is lashon naki of Talmidei Chachamim. Shioshim bad bavad. They're sitting and learning, isolated, and
What's bad?
bad means they're isolated by themselves. Bedud, the bedud. Remember, we used to have to go into bedud.
Right.
Remember those days?
I remember. they're sitting in isolation learning Torah.
Right, meaning they're not learning in groups, right? So it's not advisable to sit and learn in isolation. You should sit and learn in groups, and that'll be a opportunity for the wisdom to increase. But if a person is going to sit and learn on his own, right? So it's an opportunity for foolishness to increase. Because a person can't check himself to see if he's making mistakes. If he's learning with people, he'll be able to be checked, verify if he's saying things that are truthful.
Wow. Okay. So I guess we're up to hay.
Yeah.
Holech ve'oseh chasid. רוצה לומר שמפליג בטרחו. Okay, so he goes and does. He's a chassid. That is to say, שמפליג בטרחו. He strives in his efforts. Maflig b'tircho.
Maflig is to disagree, isn't it?
Well, it's a similar word. Maflig is to be exceptional, right? Or to be
so he's exceptional in his efforts.
Yeah, outstanding. He's exceptional in his efforts that he puts forth. It's the same shorish. I'm not sure how they're related, but there's a relationship between being exceptional and being dissenting. So that's excuse me. That's what's making him a chassid, because he's being very exceptional in the efforts he puts forth. Puts forth the extreme efforts in going to the base medrash, and he's putting forth extreme efforts in the fulfillment of his what he learns there. Okay.
Below Serasha. Okay, so he doesn't go or does anything. He is wicked. Sheyireh mimenu sheporek me'alav ol Torah umitzvot, Torah umitzvot, ki eich yikayim im eino lomdim ve'eino shoneh. Okay, so this is, he doesn't go, he doesn't do anything. So he's a wicked person. Sheyireh, that we see what of this, sheporek.
Porek ma'alav ol Torah umitzvos. He casts off.
He casts off.
Porek is to cast off from upon him the yoke, the responsibility of Torah and mitzvahs.
Okay. Ki eich yikayim, when he establishes, if or when that's eich.
Since eich, how yikayim, how shall he fulfill?
Oh, how can he fulfill if he doesn't learn and study, I guess.
Right. Review, like Sean is to
Review.
Review.
Mm-hmm. That's the Russia. Okay. Go on to Derech Chaim. Yeah. Do the Derech Chaim now, Rabbi?
Rabbi, are you frozen? I think we may have lost.
No. We lost
No,
the
no.
rabbi.
Oh, he's not. No, he's not frozen. I think he is frozen.
Rabbi, if
No.
you're talking, we can't hear you.
He hasn't blinked. He's frozen. Anyway, it's probably the end of the shiur time, isn't it?
Yeah, we're close.
Just about. I mean, this is a big paragraph to start now.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got two. We've got two of him. Oh, there's
Oh, he's back. There he is. Okay.
yeah. He's not frozen there.
Yeah. Okay. You hear me? Okay, my battery went, so that's why I'm
Oh,
emergency. Okay, good. Well, let's stop here anyway. We came to a close at this point anyway.
okay. Yeah, very good.
Very good. Okay, listen, Roy, have a good afternoon. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Likewise. Be well.
Very good. Okay.
This is not the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not the time to be frozen.
No. Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Very good. Be back in a few.
Okay.
Bye.